Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going with pre-contract expiry players in the second season. So there are some pretty decent players in this actually, a lot better than season 1, and we are going to go and jump straight on into it. So here we are in the shortlist. We've got some mad players. Now a lot of you did ask me, my phone just went on low battery there. You did ask me in the last episode why you couldn't sign some players. As I said, some of them may have renewed their contracts at their club or move. Some of these players aren't at their original clubs. That's because I'm a bit further on in the game than you guys are. I'm like 3 months into the first season on here. But we've got Cahill as one of the goalkeepers. We're only going to be doing about 10-15 players in this episode to try and make it a bit shorter. And hopefully lighting isn't too bad either. But Cahill is a decent player. I mean, he is a bit older, as I said in the previous episodes. A lot of these players are going to be older because they are running their contracts down. But we've got Cahill, Buffon, Enyema, Moya and Zila. Very, very good players. Out of them lot, I would say, personally, the best one is probably going to be like Moya or Zila, because Zila is only 26 years old, which is pretty good, you know, to be fair. He's 6'2", traditional save style, which is my preferred save style. And he has got the goalkeeper up for corners trait, which is a little bit of a dodgy one. It's kind of more of a personal preference thing, that trait anyway. But yeah, that's really up to you as a person whether you want to use that or not. And then into centre back we've got Matt Hummels, who is a fantastic player. Probably the star of this episode, to be honest. I mean, his stats are insane. He is a great centre back, one of the best centre backs in the entire world right now. And I'm kind of like in the, not in the centre, there we are. I'm in the centre of the camera now, that's better. You can see there, you know, a lot of these players are going to be older. Matt Hummels is one of them players I'd really advise because he is an absolute tank. We have Javi Martinez as well, who again, 26 years old. The only problem with him is he's got 49 acceleration and 54 sprint speed, which really isn't too good. So I really wouldn't advise getting him. But again, if you're like using slow centre-backs, he's a fantastic player at 84 rated. And although his wages will be quite high, he can also play CDM, which is where he used to play in FIFA 14. Next we have Pepe. Very aggressive, as you can see wherever his aggression is. 94, he is a very aggressive player, but he's a very good player as well, although he is 32. But if you're a bit of a lower club, maybe someone like West Ham trying to build up, someone like this for a season could really do you well actually, because he'd be fairly expensive on the wages, but you wouldn't actually have to pay for him as a player, and he's valued at 12 million, which is quite a lot as well, so it's even better that you could get him for free. Next is Benedict Hummels, who we had last year in the Fiorentina series, and if you guys remember from that series, we had to pay him like an extra £100,000 a week to get him to join, which is incredible. Very annoying, but he can play all across defence, right back, left back and centre back. So he's an amazing universal player. 3-star weak foot isn't too bad either, although he is injury prone, which is really the only downside to him. Next is Gary Cahill, someone we actually tried to sign in the Aston Villa series. He's valued at 12.5 million, but again, he is a solid player, really good player to get on a pre-contract. Only 29, still got probably 2-3 seasons left in him if you wanted, and would be a brilliant player for your team. Still maybe would even grow maybe 1, potentially 2 overall points. Next is Camille Glick, who's a very good player as well. Again, these centre-backs are pretty young, so they're actually really viable players to bring into your team. Glick probably has 4 or 5 seasons in him if you wanted him to, which is fantastic, and he probably would grow. I believe he's about an 80-81 when you do start the game. Next is left-back, and we have Benoit Tremolinas. I don't know how to say that, I'm not French. He's even French, he is indeed French. High medium work rates, left-footed, left-back. He's a brilliant player, really would advise him. He's not injury-prone, he's got early crosser trait. He's a great player. Again, 29 years old, still got a few seasons left in him to do you guys some good. Then we have Cohen Trau, used to be at Real Madrid, will be at Real Madrid for you guys starting your career modes now. And he is a great player. 3-star skills, really well-rounded stats for a left-back. Really would recommend Cohen Trau for your team. Gael Clichy next, 30 years old, obviously ex-Arsenal player. Looking pretty dapper these days, actually, Clichy. Looking pretty clean, if I do say so myself, and I'm not homosexual. But yeah, high medium work rates. Again, decent player, although he is aging a little bit more than Cohen Trau or Tremolinas. So probably like out of them 3, I'd say Cohen Trau is the one to go for. And that, guys, is the players. And what I like about this episode, it's going to be a little bit shorter than the previous ones. We get through quite a lot. I can kind of go more in depth about the players I want to talk about. So they are the first set of pre-contract players in the second season. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. The support on this series has been absolutely incredible as of late. I do thank you guys more than anything for that. That is absolutely incredible. if we could hit over, let's say like 6 likes for this video, that'd be awesome. And if you could continue to keep supporting this series and you want to see it more, let me know down in the comments and I'll be sure to get you guys as many episodes of this uploaded as I possibly can. But that is going to be it for this episode. If we could subscribe to the channel and help me on my way to 550 subs, that would be absolutely awesome. And I'll speak to you guys in the next pre-contracts video very, very soon. Peace.